another successful team after CSK and MI, which is Kolkata Knight Riders. And
Hmm.
like the way they did in the auction, and whatever has happened with the KKR in the last few months after the auction, like they were looking like a strong team before the before once the auction was completed, but now bowling is one of their what do you call the biggest concern, because Harshit Rana is not there, and I saw one news report that suggested that Harshit might not be available throughout this tournament.
Yeah. Harshit is
Uh,
ruled out. Harshit is ruled out for the
okay.
tournament.
Harshit is ruled out. He was one of your top bowlers.
Hmm.
Same is with Mathisha Pathirana. We
Yeah.
don't know like what exactly is his condition. They have replaced Mustafizur Rahman with Blessing Muzarabani, and
Yes.
we saw like Blessing Muzarabani doing some like he delivered exceptional bowling spells for Zimbabwe. But
Hmm.
IPL is a different ball game. It is like T20 World Cup was. Uh, if you compare T20 World Cup with IPL, like there is no comparison, because the surfaces where T20 World Cup was played, I don't believe like those surfaces will be on offer for IPL. So bowling is one concern that KKR have, but is bowling the only concern that they have? Let's talk about that. So let me just give you the player names first, and then like we can discuss them. Rahane is there, Rinku Singh is there, Angriksh Raghuvanshi is there, Manish Pandey, Rahman Powell, and Rahul Tripathi. They have three wicket keepers: Finn Allen, Tejasvi Singh, Tim Seifert. If we talk about all-rounders, they have Anupul Roy, Rachin Ravindra, Ramandeep Singh, Cameron Green, Sunil Narayan, Daksh Kamra, and Sarthak Ranjan. If we are talking about bowlers, they have Vaibhav Arora, Harshit Rana, who has been ruled out now, Umran Malik, Varun Chakravarti, Matisha Pathirana, we don't know like what exactly is his condition. Blessing Muzarabani, Kartik Tyagi, Prashant Solanki, and Akash Deep. So, first of all, build me a perfect playing 11 for KKR,
Uh,
considering the situation that they are in right now.
yeah. Okay.
And consider that Rahane is the captain.
Okay. If Rahane is the captain, I think if Rahane is playing, i- of course, if he's the captain, he will be playing. Then there is no. I mean, he has to open. So uh, he has to open because he is the most effective when it comes to the power play overs. He can clear the infield well. So Rahane opens. Um, can they go in with Cameron Green at the open? I don't know. Uh, but then here's a very tricky part for them. There is Team Cipher, there is Finel, and both of them are in good form. Both of them are playing well. Uh, do they keep that opening partnership for them going forward, or do they keep Ajinkya Rahane as the opener and one of them opens for them? That's a question mark for them. If we talk of the four overseas players, it looks like let's say uh, Cameron Green for sure plays. Sunil Narayan for sure plays. That's the two. Uh, will they go with either of Finalan or uh, Team Cipher? That's a question to make. But I and then if either of them plays, then I will think like it's Rohman Powell. I don't feel Muzarabani will play, which brings me to that option I mean if Patirana comes back, then definitely Patirana comes in, and either of Finelan or Team Seifert has to sit out. It's again for them to decide, or for them to know who sits out and all. So those will be my four picks. And playing 11, let's go with let's start with Finelan and Team Seifert for the moment. And Ajinkya Rahane, I will still go with number three. Number four should be Ankrich Raghuvanshi. Number five, I guess it will be Cameron Green. For number 6, it is Rinku Singh. Number 6. Number 7, I really want to see Anukul Roy play. He's been really good in the domestic
Like
format.
I wish, like I really wish, uh, like Anukul Roy being
Yes.
in the IPL for so long,
Yeah.
and the way like he has performed in domestic cricket, like he presents his case as someone who can't be ignored. So I really wish that KKR gives him a long rope. That
Yeah.
okay, you play 14 games for us
Mm, mm,
and
mm.
do whatever you can.
Yeah.
That
He
is
needs
my
to.
only wish with KKR for this season.
He's been really good in the domestic, and players who perform well in the domestic needs to be given that confidence from the team.
Yeah,
So I wish
and the
Anukul.
way that he's fielding,
Yeah.
like we have seen throughout whatever time he has spent with KKR or with MI in the past, like
Mm,
he is one fielder that like who's fielding you see him fielding and you think that okay, this is someone who has played international cricket because
yeah.
his standard of fielding is of that level. So I really wish from KKR, my only wish is that like play Anukul Roy in the playing 11, give him a long rope, and
Mm,
let's see what happens. Because he is a genuine player, like who can play for India one day, and like he can like slot in very easily, either in the ODI squad or in the T20I squad. So I
yeah.
really wish I have my fingers crossed that they give Anukul Roy a chance, like to perform at least for the very first few matches.
I actually wanted both of Anukul Roy and Ramandeep, but I know it will be hard to fit in Ramandeep and Anukul both. But then I f- I wish, I hope really that sorry, Anukul Roy plays. So Anukul Roy at 7. That's the way we are going. Uh, then starts the big problems. I mean, okay, let's put Sunil Narayan at 8. Done. So now there are 4 players where you have to choose from. One is again Varun Chakravarti is done. So now 3 players remains. Okay. Uh, Vaibhav is has been good. Umran is pretty undependable, unreliable player. Umran Malik, you don't know what you get of him. He might give you a outstanding uh, spell, or he might just take you down. Akashdeep, I don't know. He hasn't been in the greatest of the forms of late. So pace bowling is a
Like
bit of a concern.
for Ashdeep, I have only this concern that he is a very good red ball bowler,
Yes.
but I don't think like the same kind of impact we have seen so far from him in white ball.
Yeah.
So when you remove Harshit Rana from your squad, when you remove like you don't have the option of Mustafizur Rahman, and when you remove Matisha Pathirana, your bowling unit already looks very depleting, and then like you don't have players to cover for them. So
Yeah.
like as
pace
uh,
bowling Pace bowling looks a little off for them. So on that note, I mean, since Sunil Narine and Varun Chakravarti are playing, I think they might not go in with Anukul Roy, because Anukul Roy is a spinner. He's a spinner, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So
left arm.
I want him to play. He's a very good player, but then with Sunil Narine and Varun Chakravarti, I don't think they are going with the third
If
spinner.
if like KKR can solve their bowling issue,
Yeah.
two things that can work for KKR if they can solve their bowling issue and if they don't have Rahane in the playing 11. The moment you remove Rahane from the playing 11, your entire playing 11 looks sorted. Because
Yeah.
see, if you are going with Tim Seifert and Finn Allen both, at number 3 you can get Angrish. At
Yes.
number 4, like you can then get someone like Tejasvi Singh or Sarthak Ranjan, like who have like in whatever domestic cricket they have played, like they
Mm.
have shown like they can play aggressive cricket. At number 5, you can have Rinku Singh Or like you
Yeah.
can have Rinku Singh at number 4 as well. Like let's give him a decent number of deliveries to face. Okay, number 5 is done. Number 6, then you can go with Ramandeep Singh. Number 7, then you can go with Anukul Roy. Number 8 would be Sunil Narayan. Number 9 would be Vaibhav Arora. Then Umran Malik and then Varun Chakravarti. And your impact player, like you can pick anyone from Manish Pandey. Like Manish Pandey is batting, if you want a batting impact player, or like someone like Kartik Tyagi or Akashdeep or Prashant Solanki, if you want a bowler. So,
That's it.
uh,
They have the their main issue is the bowling unit, and can they drop Rahane? So I was kind of convinced that a really step down from Rahane, because it looks like that the for KKR the best option is Team Seifert and Finn Allen to open, but Rahane doesn't make much sense playing down the order. And one thing I want from KKR is, please allow Rinku some balls to play, because the lesser number of balls he plays, it impacts his chances of getting into the Indian team. It is one of the reason why, I mean, many team have laughed off on that, but MS Dhoni said that before the T20 World Cup, Dubey and Jadeja were sent up on the order because they were in the Indian team, and there was a T20 World Cup and selection was to be done. Dubey played the number of balls. Dubey got the selection, played well. Rinku did not play as much, and hence Dubey got the upper hand when it comes to head in head, head to head. So please allow uh, Rinku Singh, because he's a phenomenal player and he needs to perform well for India.
the way like KKR has used Rinku Singh, I believe Rinku Singh has been an impact player even before the impact player rule was
Impact player,
there in the
yeah,
IPL.
yeah. I mean, he
For,
needs to be.
because you are giving him just 10 to 12 deliveries to face.
That's it. That's
Then
it.
you bring him at point wherein like only 2 or 3 overs are left. Then he like roams around the entire field, does all your fielding work. So it looks like he is an impact player.
Player
But
a player cannot
uh,
grow. A player cannot grow on such a tangent. If you are not giving him enough balls, the player won't grow.
and the thing is, the way West Indies used Shimran Hetmeyer
Hmm.
in the T20 World Cup, they showed that a player who IPL team thinks can work as a finisher can also work as a middle order or top order
Middle, yeah.
batter.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Or maybe they can, get in the curator. I mean, Eden curator is something else that they don't work with the team for some
I
reason.
was about to mention this point. I was like, it
Yeah.
was at the tip of my tongue. This point. Like I was about to make this point that if nothing works for KKR, they can just go beg to the curator that please give us a spinning track at least
Spinning
for
track.
the home matches, and then we are
Yeah,
sorted. Because
yeah.
that is the only thing that KKR can do. And if they do that, if they have a spinning track, if they can go ahead with the like Sunil Narayan, Varun
Varun Chakravarti.
Chakravarti,
And
they
Anukul
can
Roy.
then include Anukul Roy in
Yeah.
the squad in the playing 11, and then in if that happens, their home matches would be saved. But
Yes.
if that doesn't happen, if the way Eden Garden has behaved in the last 2 3 years, it behaves in a similar way,
Hmm.
KKR like they are doomed. That is
Yeah.
what like I can say.
That's a tough hill to climb for them. But then
Like
again, the
the,
curator, Eden curator, doesn't uh, work. He works in a very different manner.
like he
So
works for himself.
he works for
Eden
himself.
Curator, yeah, he was employed by himself. His
Yeah.
checks are signed by himself. His
Yeah.
PF, everything is done by
It's
himself.
done by
So
himself.
like you can't argue with him because neither could Gautam Gambhir. So who we are?
Yeah.